Visit us on the web at www.coolwavepictures.com/radio. He's live. He's uncensored. And he's on the level.
He's Patrick Adam.
The Patrick Adam Show on WaveLength Radio.
Welcome to the Patrick Adam Show. Call me anytime, 1-877-835-1937. Rockin' Robin, man. Right? With Cameron last hour? Great. I didn't hear it, but I'm sure it's great. You said he sang Sex and Violence? He's seen Sex and Violence. Okay, I thought the guy did some original music for Sex and Violence, starring Patrick Adam. Cool Wave Pictures. Like I said, call me at any time, 1-877-835-1937. I pretty much come to the show without any idea of what I'm going to talk about. This has been the theme for weeks. We are streaming live video through Ustream. Go to our website, coolwavepictures.com, for watch us live. Or send us an email, radio@coolwavepictures.com. Dig deep, some of the girls, they run to unforgettable dames, Dream Dukes, you got them on lock. Jean Cheek says, from Jersey one's forgettable. Oh. So we are now on iTunes, I guess, podcast. All right, so go to the website, iTunes. Is it free?
Yep.
And it is free. And you can listen to me over and over and over and over again as I sing Katy Perry. Dram string girls, chick moves on to diable, Dude, I fucking heard. I was out today with my wife. Also on the website is an iPhone app to stream us live, so I can get an app of myself. That's fucking awesome, dude. I can just play my shit over and over again, man, on my fucking iPhone. Could I do a ringtone with like some vulgar?
Well, I don't know if you can with the podcast.
Is there any way we could take some of my outtakes and then establish a ringtone and download it to my iPhone?
Yeah, we used to make fun of it all the time.
Which one?
Before you left.
That's the name you gave me just before you left. Did anybody ever use that for a ringtone?
No, but I was thinking about it.
We should do that. So I was out today, got in the car with my wife and lovely daughter, Fiona, and I heard that fucking Katy Perry song with Snoop Dogg. We got out of the car, went to fucking the Sunflower food place, you know, it's like fucking Sprouts or Trader Joe's. They're basically like organic food shops to get this like after bath lotion for our baby, because there's this really cool stuff, and you know, you get her, you give her, you know, you give your baby a bath every night, hopefully. If you don't give your fucking baby a bath every day, I don't understand, but we do, and then we give her this lotion. Well, we finally found a place that sold it because she got it at like a shower, her shower or something like that. So we finally found a place. We go over to Starbucks after that. Mind you, it hasn't even been like 40 minutes. I hop in the car, and guess what song's playing again? Empty girls, it's undeniable. Bikinis on top. Call me, 877-835-1937. My question is, how the fuck could they play this song every 30 minutes? And it's probably played every 15 minutes. But how many people listen to the radio that are on a particular station and want to hear the same song over and over and over again? I have done that with songs before, I guess, okay? So my question beyond that is, how on earth is this a depiction of what real life is about for any normal, tax-paying, broke-ass fucking person? Because she talks about bikinis and fucking Daisy Dukes. First of all, God forbid my daughter's going to listen to this fucking music when she's growing up. And she's going to think this is what life's about. You got fucking 60-mile traffic jams in China. You have Russia and Iran fucking enriching nuclear weapons together. All right, you have a war in Afghanistan, which we're getting our asses kicked at. Okay, we have this massive oil spill, which in one of my segments I want to talk about this new study about the oil spill. But yet you got this fucking broad talking about California and how fucking great it is. There's even a line, there must be something in the water. Yeah, I'll tell you what's in the fucking water, man. It's CO2. And it's poisoning everybody. It's poisoning everybody's mind, okay? Because for the normal person, for the average person, this isn't life, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't how life is. It's not about fucking Daisy Dukes and bikinis, whatever the fuck they are. It's not about having shit locked down. It's about trying to fucking pay your bills, all right, and get on top of a fucking society that's essentially falling down. And not for nothing. I mean, I like some rap music. I like all kinds of music, okay? But I still have a fucking pretty good idea of what life is really about. And the more that this stuff is played over and over and over and over again, I don't know if it's the beat. I don't know if she's sexy. I mean, have you ever seen Katy Perry?
I don't know who she is.
And another thing, Snoop Dogg is like does this fucking song. And in USA Today a couple weeks ago, they had like they were like the new Sonny and Cher. You know what fucking Snoop Dogg did? Ain't nothing but a G thing. And I love fucking Snoop. I was fucking bumping that dude since Jump Street. But progressively, his songs have gotten worse and worse and worse, dude. It's like it went from nothing from a G thing down the fucking tubes. Like that's it. Can you play that on one of my breaks? Yeah, Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, Ain't Nothing But a G Thing. 'Cause that's like one of my favorite songs of all time. Am I going to owe you like 49 cents or $1 for that? You sure?
You owe us $20.
Fucking, what do I owe you $20 for, dude? That's what I fucking thought. Aren't you advertising this shit? I thought we were getting advertising, so it wasn't out of pocket for us. I don't have any advertisements in front of me to read.
We don't have any.
Anyways, give me a call, 1-878-77. 1-877-8-778-3519-378, 778-351-937. Snoop Dogg question mark.
What is the name of the song?
Ain't nothing but a G thing, yo. I can fucking rap it right now, the whole thing top to bottom.
Do it.
1, 2, 3, into the foe. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the dope, ready to make an entrance, so back on up, cause you know we're about to rip shit up. Give me the microphone first so I can bust like a bubble. Compton and Long Beach together now, you know you in trouble. This ain't nothing but a G thing. You muted me. You're on the phone with Patrick Adam, talk to me. There's no callers. It's a fucking disaster, dude. I swear, I thought my headphones went on. I thought there was a there it is. It's all over the place. We're gonna take a break. Feel free to call me anytime. 1-877-835-1937. You're listening to the Patrick Adams Show on Cool Wave Radio.
She's always staying narrow. I'm guessing all the time.
You're listening to WaveLength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.
Visit us on the web at www.coolwavepictures.com/radio. He's live. He's uncensored. And he's on the level.
He's Patrick Adam.
The Patrick Adams Show on WaveLength Radio.
Welcome back to the Patrick Adams Show here on Wednesday, August 25th. Feel free to call me at any time, 1-877-835-1937 or radio at coolwavepictures.com. Hi, you're on the phone with Patrick Adam. Talk to me.
Hi, Patrick. This is Bill.
What do you say, Bill?
From Tucson, from Arizona. listening to the show. You got some opinions on rap music?
What do you just talk? Tell me what you're feeling, Bill.
Well, what I really want to talk about is trying to be an actor. I was wondering if you could maybe explain how you separate yourself from your characters that you play, and how you be with chicks and stuff, and and kind of separate yourself from all that stuff. I appreciate your input.
That's a tough question. It's very hard to separate yourself because you're bringing yourself to your role. That's the only way you can connect emotionally to characters, is by bringing your experiences to that character in rehearsal, okay? And then once they say action or once they say curtain, or whatever they say, you're able to respect the text that's written and then find the emotion there because of the homework that you've done on how you connect to the fucking script. But it's very difficult. It's very difficult because real actors are passionate people, and it takes a lot of work and stumbles and falls and all kinds of stuff to kind of to figure that out. And individually, it's I know some actors who are like, I don't bring anything personally to my roles. I just act angry or act sad or act this or act that. The only way I know those emotions is based on my own experiences. And let's say there's, a role in which it requires some kind of deep emotion for me that I haven't necessarily known in that context. I have to find that information from a previous experience in my life and then kind of relate the two. But it's difficult, especially the woman thing, because there's a lot of beautiful people out there, man. Why, you having a problem with a honey on set?
No, I also think I could be able to keep it together. I'd be like one of those, movie guys that goes from co-star to co-star. I guess. I'd probably fall in love with all of them. I guess I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
curious
difficult.
on the separation of character and person.
Yeah, no, it's to each his own. Fuck, man. My wife, I fell in love with her in the theater. It was funny because my first experience in the theater, I was taking a class, and you had to go watch their fucking production at this college, and write a paper on it. And I wasn't extremely serious about acting, but I was taking acting classes, and that's where I was leaning, okay? So I watched the production, and the lead I ended up dating, and then the other lead I ended up marrying. So essentially, I had relationships with both women in this play that I saw. Yeah, my wife, I met her in the theater. Fell in love with her in the theater. I actually fell in love with her in Vegas, but.
Well, I appreciate you taking my call, and I wish you success in your future roles.
Yeah, dude. Fucking throw a roll my way, bro. That well's looking dry. Hey, Bill, what can we see you in, babe? What are you doing right now?
Well, I do nothing. Because I take self-confidence. I don't think I can get up in front of people. I don't know if I can get up and do a performance as well, and I think I choke.
Yeah, we're always overcritical about ourselves. And in my first acting class, the first teacher that I had said that he was reminded of William Shatner when he watched me act.
Mm.
And William Shatner is the quintessential, arguably the worst actor of all time. Some people can make cases for that. So it was hard for me to get past that, but I muscled through it. Just grab the script, man, and grab the girl and stick your thumb right in her butthole and just fucking say your line as quickly as you can. And I think you'll be pretty good. I think you'll be pretty good doing that.
Work out. I did that once. It didn't work out too good for me.
What?
But I'll take your advice, and maybe I'll try.
All right. Well, I'm glad I could instill so much confidence in you, Bill. You sound like you're really ready to go out there and get it done.
I'm gonna do it.
Go do it, Bill.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
All right.
I'm gonna do it.
That was Bill. Fucking, he calls me for advice, and then after I give him my advice, he goes, well, I don't know that I can do it. I'm gonna go fucking shoot myself. Thanks for your advice. You know, you try to do the right thing. You know, you try to establish relationships with people. You try to talk to people. You try to be nice. You try to do this thing and the other thing. And ultimately, at the end of the fucking day, man, you're fucking dead. You're going to fucking die, and you're going to fucking die alone. And the older you get, the more alone you're going to be. The more people aren't going to want to fucking talk to you or answer the phone. I got Bill calling me. But the more people aren't going to fucking be there. Family members included, dude. They're the fucking worst. I'll tell you this right now. You know, you try to do, you know, everybody does what the best they can, man. But I think everybody's way too selfish. I think one thing I've never been is selfish. I mean, I'm misogynistic, but I'm not selfish. I'm narcissistic, but I'm not selfish. You want to call me, you want to talk to me about something that's in your life, and I'm just saying generally. I'm not saying on this show right now. I'm just saying day to day, you know. People who know me, they can call me, and they can talk to me about anything. Right? And I'm not going to just fucking interrupt them and give them my experiences and my take. I'm going to listen to what they have to say. And I'm going to be there. Because let's face it, ladies and gentlemen, once you get into your upper 20s and 30s, man, you can't get a fucking bit of advice from everybody. If you don't have it figured out by now, you don't know what the fuck's going on, you're fucked. Any decision I make now, any cognitive thing that I can think about and I can process and I can write down in terms of positives and negatives and talk with myself through it. I mean, I've had enough life experiences to where I think I can make those steps. So when somebody calls me and they want advice on something, or somebody calls me and they want to know this or they want to know that or the other thing, I'm just going to listen to them because I know that they know what the right decision is to make on those subjects. They don't need my advice. Unless they're completely stupid. Unless they haven't been paying attention for the first, God help me, third of my life if I live till 90. You know? It's funny. I realized that when I was 24 years old, man. I was in New York and I was calling my folks for advice. And then I just realized I know what the right decision is. And they're not always the easy ones. And all my folks can do is listen. And of course they give, you know, advice here and there, and you listen to people and you hear it, but you know, man, you know deep down what the right decision is. And those aren't easy decisions, people. Anyways, I have an open line, 1-877-835-1937. You're listening to the Patrick Adams Show here on Cool Wave Radio.
You're listening to WaveLength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.
Visit us on the web at www.coolwavepictures.com/radio. He's live. He's uncensored. And he's on the level.
He's Patrick Adams.
The Patrick Adams Show on WaveLength Radio.
She's always staying narrow. I'm guessing all the time.
Welcome back to the Patrick Adams Show here on Cool Wave Radio. Feel free to email us, radio@coolwavepictures.com, or feel free to call me, 1-877-835-1937. I'd like to switch gears here and talk about a new study. I read this in the Wall Street Journal today because I got my fucking paper today, and instead of getting my USA Today with my Arizona Republic, which I get the USA Today solely for the fucking crossword that I've been doing for like 3 years, okay? I get the Wall Street Journal. So usually I bring the USA Today to the fucking station, you know, and I think of me a couple things to talk about. But today I got the Wall Street Journal. I don't know what fucking person screwed that up when they were putting my shit together. But I'm not really too happy about it. You know, in the Arizona Republic, fuck the Arizona Republic. I get that fucking thing 7 days a week, and I must get 2 fucking calls. At least one on my cell and one on my home phone, and my wife gets a call. If there's anybody from the Arizona Republic, call me, okay, because I want to fucking talk to you. And they call me asking me if I want to subscribe to the Arizona Republic. It's like, doesn't anybody fucking talk to anybody over there? Dude, and I had the Arizona Republic, and they started fucking up my delivery, okay? So I canceled it. Dude, they call me 4 times a day. And they call me from, like, Louisiana. It's like they outsourced the fucking harassing collections calls that aren't collection calls. They're harassing you calls. Do you want to subscribe to the Arizona Republic? Yeah, I would have fucking kept my subscription if your fucker could have delivered every day. And now I get fucking Christmas cards and shit from my delivery person wanting gratuities? Gratuities? You can't even fucking deliver my thing 7 days a week like I pay for. A. B, you fucking harass me incessantly, day after day after day. I'm being harassed. I got a fucking call today from the Arizona Republic on my home phone. Hi, this is so-and-so calling from the Arizona Republic. I'm like, I have the Arizona Republic 7 days a week. Okay, well, I'll just notate that. I'm like, well, what the fuck is going on? Don't you people notate anything to anybody? And they're paying people $8 an hour to do this. What's happening is people aren't getting the paper anymore. Why? Because you can get it on your fucking computer. You can log on to azcentral.com or whatever and fucking surf the web. Click, 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 and do this, man. Papers are becoming obsolete. And I think that's a good thing. It's less trees you got to fucking cut down. And I'm about conservation. All about it. Cut more trees, not enough oxygen. It's science. It's science. Straight off the fucking monkey's back. Speaking of monkey's back, man, I saw that, remember that bear jacking off I was talking about last week? I saw it again. It was the Wiggles or Wuggles. Who are those fucking like 4 Brits? That kid show. The Wiggles or the Wuggles. Anyways, the bear that was jacking off, he was actually putting on a seat belt because he was on an airplane. And they were singing a song. Fly, so high do we fly. Fly, 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 fly. You know, they're teaching kids, like, about getting on airplanes. And if this bear's going to, like, put his seatbelt on, that's how you put your seatbelt on. So that's what context it was. I think they could have done it a little more, man, to not make it look like the bear was jacking off, though. But I don't know. Anyways, I was reading in the Wall Street Journal about new studies Sweden. New study sees spill receding. Okay? Apparently, that huge, like, beyond petroleum oil spill, they're saying that it is, that microbiologists are saying that there are essentially ocean birthed microorganisms that are eating the oil exponentially, more than they ever thought. And that they don't even think that it's going to be as huge, nearly as huge a disaster as initially forecast. This bacteria is eating the oil and shrinking the huge clouds of oil exponentially. That is nuts. That just goes to show that this earth is grand and vast, and it will open up and swallow us all if it wants to. We take a crap in the fucking ocean, it will just fucking open up and swallow us all. I think it's great. I mean, the oil plume is breaking down faster than expected. You know, but some, of course, are naysayers that are saying that the current had carried the oil plume out of the spill zone, and for the time being out of range of scientific sensors. So basically, you know, the current just grabbed the shit and fucking threw it in Africa somewhere, and, you know, it's going to start washing up there. I don't know. But I thought that was pretty fascinating, scientifically. Jesus. We talk about bears jacking off and fucking oil being microbe-eating organisms eating the oil on the Patrick Adams Show. Any comments? 1-877-835-1937. I'm waiting reluctantly for these fucking calls that never come. I get a few, though, right? Did you ever watch The Wiggles or Wuggles with your son?
No, just Clifford or Looney Tunes or stuff like that.
Clifford?
Clifford?
So how do you feel watching that show and realizing that it's not a real dog? You think that's harmful to your kid? Do you think that's harmful, Charles? Charles? William?
Say what?
Do you think that, these fucking Muppets and all this other crap, help? Or, at what point do you start telling the kid like it is? When do you start telling your children the truth?
Well, when they're like 8 or 9. Well, actually, when I was a kid, I watched a lot of 80s comedies. And if you were a kid in the 80s, you know that most of the comedies had nudity and sex in them. And I turned out just fine. Don't you think?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, but I remember having HBO and Showtime because my mom had it. Cable was kind of new then. Showtime and HBO were very new. And that's all they had on, especially late night. I would stay up late night and do homework and watch, nudie movies. They weren't like soft porn. They were just your regular Hollywood comedies back then, like Porky's.
They're like Trading Places, where
Trading
the
Places,
chick with the
Coming
big boobs.
to America.
Coming to America, the royal penis is clean, sir.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I love those scenes.
No, I used to watch fucking like slasher flicks when I was 8 or 9 years old, like Friday the 13th.
That's why you're the way you are.
Fucking Nightmare on Elm Street, and these teenage kids would get it on, and
those
then they
movies,
get killed.
I got to admit it. When I was a kid, I was terrified of Poltergeist. That movie scared the shit out of me. And there's a lot of movies, actually, like Freddy used to scare me. Even Howard the Duck scared the shit out of me. And when Jeffrey Jones is, I think, driving in a semi-truck and, like, a snake comes out of his mouth.
Wasn't there duck tits in Howard the Duck?
Yes, there were duck tits in Howard the Duck.
That's what I thought.
The best part of the movie.
Yeah.
Give us a call, 1-877-835-1937.
Hey, Cameron. Get over here, dude. Grab a mic. Get the fuck over here. I'm bringing Cameron.
We got a caller.
You're on the phone with Patrick Adam. Talk to me.
Say it again.
You're on with Patrick Adam. Talk to me.
Hey, Patrick Adam. It's Austin Nordell.
Austin Nordell. How's it going, dude?
It's going good, brother. It's going good.
What do you want to talk about, dude?
Well, I want to talk about, you've got an interesting subject going on right now, and I was actually kind of curious, when, being a father now, when would you show your child the movies that you've been in?
That's a good question. I probably would never show her the movies I've been in. Of course, she's always going to have the freedom. Here's a morning with Patrick and Fiona, okay? We'll be sitting there,
tell
and,
me.
I'll give her a bottle, and then I'll put her in her little bouncer, and I'll put, a cartoon or whatever on, and she doesn't really like that. She likes playing with her toys in her bouncer, and then I'll put her on the floor, and she'll play with this little jungle gym thing she has, and she'll swat at it, and then she'll start to fuss, and then I'll pick her up, and I'll bounce her around, and we'll walk up to the TV, and I'll go, let's go see what those fucking 5 faggots have to say, honey.
Hey, Patrick, when would you show her Sex and Violence?
I would never show her.
Violence is a good question.
Yeah, but I tell her straight up, I'm like, these guys are gay, okay, but you're into the colors and whatnot, and, I'll watch it with you. You know what she likes more than anything else is Sports Center.
Well, who do you think is to blame for that? Do you think that's you, or do you think that's society?
I think that when I was impregnating my wife, I was thinking about football, and therefore the sperm was tainted with images of football and images of touchdowns because I wanted a boy to go and play for the New England Patriots so I could retire at 60 and just travel the fucking continent and watch him play football.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. That's rough.
No, but on Sundays, that's where we're going to be. But that's a good question about my movies because they're heavy subject matter, most of them, all of them, And when I think I would let her watch them maybe when she's 18 or over. I think that's a good, unless God forbid, I perished early, then she could watch them now. That's in my will, actually. My wife will show Fiona only movies with Patrick Adam in them while she fucking eats her cereal in the morning and shit. And fucking dry Cheerios. Hey, how'd the screening go last night? I heard you had a screening for the movie Kingsman.
I actually was not at the screening. A lot of the cast and crew was, but I was doing test shoots for a project this weekend coming up, so I was not there, but I did hear it went well, so thank you for asking. Yeah.
No, I heard it through the grapevine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We tend to fucking...
I've got a follow-up question for you, though.
Go
Patrick.
ahead. Yeah.
Because unfortunately, I got to go, but I want to hear your topic of, I want to hear your discussion on this topic as I let you go. But follow-up question is, now that you are a father and you have all these new experiences, would you consider doing children's films with this new sensitivity to that kind of subject matter?
Yeah,
and I'm going to let you go there, but go ahead and melt that, and let's hear about that. But I'm going to have to let you go, and hopefully I'll see you later tonight or this week. All right?
Sounds good, dude. Peace. I would have to say that I would totally do I don't think I could sell like a character in a Disney movie as an actor, being physically in front of the camera, but I think I could do like a Toy Story or like a voice of a puppet or something like that. I truly think that I could I could do that. You know, it's just tough because you don't want I don't want to lie to kids, man. I don't want to lie to my daughter, but at the same time, I don't want to ruin her fucking childhood either. Maybe I should just lie to her all the time. That way, she wouldn't turn out like me and not be completely fucking tormented every second of every day in her fucking life, because I do not wish this on anybody. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go to a break, and I'm going to let you simmer on that little fucking ditty, okay? Because you're listening to Patrick Adam. All right, I'm going to bring Cameron Cooper on in my next segment because he's been talking shit, and I want to fucking talk to him about it online. You're talking to Patrick Adam.
I try to read her mind. She's always staying narrow. I'm guessing all the time. I can see the road from looking at the signs. I can't
You're listening to WaveLength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.
Visit us on the web at www.coolwavepictures.com/radio. He's live. He's uncensored. And he's on the level.
He's Patrick Adam.
The Patrick Adam Show on WaveLength Radio.
Welcome back to the Patrick Adam Show here at Cool Wave Pictures. Feel free to give us a call at any time, 1-877-835-1937. And I'm sitting here right now. I brought Cameron Cooper on because as I'm walking into the fucking studio tonight, he was just getting done, and he proceeded to tell me that my show sucks. Cameron, your thoughts?
Yeah, actually, Patrick, no, your show does not suck. I love your show. I think it's fantastic.
But you wouldn't fucking listen to it.
No, I listen to your show. I was just saying that me as a listener, because I am a host and I'm also a listener, those are two different genres, if you will. Genres. Okay. As a listener, I am delivered the respect to listen to whatever I want to listen to.
I'm not denying your respect, but you've been fucking jumping down my crawl for 3 weeks about my content. About I'm too fucking vulgar and we all need to go bowling and be fucking and not cuss. Yeah, we're gonna go do this bowling promotion. You know, we're gonna go do this bowling fucking promotion, and but you gotta watch your language in the bowling alley. Why the fuck do I need to go to some ghetto bowling alley in Tempe and not say fuck when I throw gutter balls, dude?
Well, first of all, cunt, what I'd like to say is... Oh, excuse me, did I say that on the Patrick Adams Show?
That's real funny.
Exactly. That was my point, and that was my deliverance, okay? I'm saying the C word
Deliverance?
on the P show.
Didn't you say cunt like 4 times our first week when we did Roundtable? You called Mel Gibson's his girlfriend, who was sitting.
Yeah, I called her a cunt.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 times. So you're being a bit two-faced.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
No.
so are you born again now?
No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, I am.
Sounds like two-face right there, baby.
No,
Should I get a fucking coin out right now? We can flip it and decide your fate.
You can flip all the coins you want, bitch. But this is what I'm trying to say.
See, that's all he's got. That's all he's got is calling me names.
No, this is what you want to talk about dialogue, and I want to talk about my show and my content. That's what it's all about, okay?
So you're going squeaky clean right now.
No,
so you feel everybody on this,
I did not
So you feel
say that
everybody
I'm going
on this fucking
squeaky
radio
clean.
station should go squeaky clean because more people are going to listen if we don't cuss?
No, I didn't say that. You haven't given me my moment to speak, have you? Would you like to give me anything? Would you like to hear what I got to say? Or would you like to hear what you want to say?
If you stop inaccurately saying words like genre and deliverance and caviar instead of have you said caviar. Did you realize you just said caviar?
Well, I like...
Well, you don't feel how I feel. Caviar? It's have you.
All right, let me try to explain myself, Patrick, because obviously we have a miscommunication. That's all that's happening here. Remember my circle that I had, okay, on my show. You weren't here, but you'll listen to the reruns. You're there, my circle, okay? But let me explain my show and my stance. I have never tried to censor anybody's show. You, Chris and Cody, which like to talk about dicks and cunts and fucking and shit coming out of their asshole and anuses. And, all these other elements of shit. Okay, and you like to say, well, fuck this and fuck that and fuck you and fuck me. Okay, that's fine. But when I get on my show, I'm not going to deliver my show like that. That's what I'm saying.
So now you're assuming that that's how I deliver on my show.
Well, I'm just saying that it's like you do drop the F-bomb quite a bit on your show. And that's quite all right. That's your show. I'm just saying I'm not going to do it on my show. Maybe once in a while I'll let the cunt word slip, and maybe I'll let the fuck word slip, but that's not my show, and that's not my forte of dialogue.
Since when?
Well, since I decided not to do it.
And how long ago was that?
Well, since we started in 2010.
Even though you dropped the C-bomb and F-bomb the first week pretty heavily. So what made you decide to go clean?
I don't know that was heavy. I don't know that was heavy. Producer, what do you say? Was it heavy or not?
It was pretty heavy.
Pretty heavy? Okay. All right. Well, I was censored since then. And when I say censored, be it myself, my family, my friends, my conscience, my whatever, I was censoring myself. So I have never, ever tried to censor any other show on WaveLength Radio. So if you guys want to say the cunt word, the fuck word, the cum word, the spooge word, spooge word is.
I'm honestly starting to feel like my presence isn't needed on this radio station.
So
I think that I think these fucking clowns have enough talent that they don't need Patrick Adam anymore. That's what I think. I think that I'm going to say fuck you, you're cool.
Oh, he's very cool. I love his
show.
show.
Fuck you, I'm out. I'm kidding. I'm right here.
You bitch. And can I say the C word again? You cunt.
No, I mean, you know what? I'll clean it up from now on.
No one's asking you to clean it up. I was talking about my show.
I'll talk about, fucking Strawberry Fields or whatever.
Forever. Strawberry Fields forever, you little cunt. Come on, why are you a spooge on me right now?
See?
That's what. This is your show. It's not my show. I can cuss all I want to on the Patrick Adams show.
He goes to what he wants to do. He insults me when nobody's around. Tells me about how he doesn't want to listen to my show. Tells me about how nobody wants to listen to my show. Tells me also about how... What were you saying about my relationship with my wife and my marriage?
I don't know that I did say that. You were talking out on break about your wife or something, or about maybe mistressing with another woman from a movie set or something like that, and I said something about, are you sure you want to do that kind of thing?
I said, in context of what Brian was saying,
okay,
that it's difficult. And you said, well, that doesn't give you an excuse. And I said, well, where's what happened to your marriage? And you said, it's complicated. And I said, well, so is my marriage. And then I said, but I've been with her for 13 years. I think I'm doing okay.
I think that's exactly how the content of the conversation went. But let me tell you this, my friend.
You hate
number
me.
one, I'm not in the movie industry.
Are you sure? I thought you were doing movies.
I am, but I'm not like you.
I'm in the movie industry? I thought I was a dad.
Yeah, but you're a big day. You're a big guy. You're a big name in the movie industry.
Where?
Okay, girls want to fuck you.
Girls want to fuck any guy who's a lead in any fucking short film. Whether you're doing it at ASU, whether you're doing it at fucking independently, and whether you're doing it in a major motion picture.
Okay, so what are you going to do with that?
It doesn't matter.
All these girls want to fuck you, and you've got a responsibility to be with your wife and your kid at home. What are you going to do with it? That was my point. And I respect
Why didn't you say that instead of saying
I
fucking...
didn't say shit.
You said, well, that doesn't give you an excuse.
You interpreted what I wanted to say. Don't put words in my mouth.
Why have you been attacking me for 3 fucking weeks? I come down here and you've been attacking me.
I have not been attacking you at all. You're delivering it in your head, dude. I am not attacking you. I love you like a brother. Okay? If I was a woman, you'd be my sister. But seriously, no, I love you, guy. No, seriously. This is what I'm trying to say. I understand, dude. People like you, Jose Rossetti, people that are out there making it in the movie business.
I'm not making it in the fucking movie business, bro. I work 40 hours a week in a separate job. If I was making it in the fucking movie business, I wouldn't be here right now doing this fucking show. I would be making a fucking movie getting paid. Where is this? They're making fucking successful movies. I'm not making any fucking movies. Give us a fucking minute. We can go a little past.
No, hold on. Dude, you are making it. You don't feel it. You don't see it. But I have seen the movies. Other people in the audience have seen the movies. And we don't believe that bullshit that you're saying right now. No, you are making it. No, you don't have this, like, residual $100,000 paycheck coming to you in the mail.
That's making it.
Okay, that's making it, right. Okay, but believe me, my friend, shake my hand right now. Your check is in the fucking mail. Your check is in the fucking mail.
Don't squeeze my hand so hard.
Dude, don't play that for the camera, okay? Because I barely squeezed your hand, okay?
That's what I'm talking about. I want to have a conversation about somebody. He wants to tell me that I've cheated on my wife, and then he wants to tell me that I cuss too much, and then he wants to fucking try to physically attack me.
No.
And bully me.
Let me.
I'm not a fucking fighter, bro.
Let me clean the slate.
I don't want to fight you.
Let me clean the slate. Number one, I got boxing gloves in there if you want to fight, but I'm not.
I don't want to fight. See,
I'm not a fighter. Okay, I'm not a fighter.
You bring somebody on your show, you think you know somebody?
No,
you think you know somebody?
I'm not accusing
you don't know anybody.
You
know what? Nobody knows anybody right now. You know, everybody's just fucking hanging out here with Patrick Adam, and everybody wants to punch me. I cheated on my wife. Punch me. I won't say fuck anymore. I don't deserve to be here. I may or may not be here next week. I'm going to think about it for 2 days. Good night. Feel free to email us, radio@coolwavepictures.com. We'll address your email next week. Feel free to stay tuned for the happy hour with Cameron Cooper, Brian McKenzie, Roundtable with Cameron Cooper, Brian McKenzie, Charles Beeson, maybe Patrick Adam. Patrick Adam's still thinking about it. I don't want to get hit or punched or have a dog sicked on me. You know, or have somebody squeeze my hand too hard when I'm having a cordial handshake with them. Like I said, you know, I hope we can reconcile this. I don't know. You know, I don't want to be here if I'm hated, you know, because nobody wants to go anywhere where they're not wanted. And lately, the last few times I've been here, I've been feeling like, you know, people hate me or they don't want me here because I say fuck too much. And now there's the boxing glove in my face right now. And that's, yeah, see? He's getting in my face. He's bullying me into my show. See what's going on? See what's going on? Yeah. I will fucking kill him, dude. That's the thing. That's what you don't understand. That's what these people don't understand. I will fucking kill, okay? I will fucking kill. It was not even a fucking issue about boxing gloves and shit, okay? I will come where you live and cut your throat while you sleep. You've been listening to Patrick Adams Show here at WaveLength Radio.
I try to read her mind. She's on a straight and narrow. She's on a straight and narrow. I'm guessing all the time, and I'm guessing all the time. Well, how can I see the road? How can I see the road? I'm looking at
You're listening to WaveLength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.